April Fool's Day is over, and I wasn't kidding. It's going to be wet this week. Let's talk about it. It's meteorologist Joe Martucci here. We are talking about a wet Tuesday. Some dry time during the afternoon and early evening, but really it's going to be pretty much like a washout here. Temperatures only in the mid to upper 40s, peaking right around 50 degrees for highs. Now, it will be pretty darn wet for Tuesday and Wednesday here. Maybe not a full washout in the sense that it's not going to rain all day long, but with limited breaks of dry time and the ground just soaked, it's going to be hard to get a lot of outdoor activities done. Now, we see as we go into Thursday, we get some spotty showers around as opposed to that steady rain. What you're looking at now is our radar with unstable air. The radar is going to actually be blue this time, so where you see the darker blues is where you will see our heaviest rain. You could even see some yellows in this too. Then we have the unstable air, and what you're going to see are these greens pop up on the map. That shows a little bit of what we call convective available potential energy. You can just call it CAPE. What that's going to show is the potential of thunderstorms. Now, as we go into Tuesday, no CAPE around. As we go into Tuesday night, a little bit of CAPE around, though it's at night, so it's hard to really develop thunderstorms at night, and especially when there's not all that much unstable air around. It's just in those greens. But as we go into Wednesday, which will be wet for most of the day, you see those greens coming into your screen, and yeah, we could be talking about thunderstorms Wednesday afternoon, and the potential for severe weather will not be ruled out. Few rain showers early Thursday, and then as we go into Thursday afternoon, we are looking for an hour, maybe 2 hours worth of rain from about noon to 9 p.m. Here's a look at our storm threats Tuesday into Wednesday here. We're talking about mainly Wednesday, the potential for lightning and wind damage. There will be heavy rain Tuesday into parts of Wednesday here. I think it's enough to be a nuisance on the roads, but not enough to cause any roadway flooding, though there will be tidal flooding during the Wednesday morning, the Wednesday evening, and the Thursday morning high tides. Here's a look at our forecast rainfall totals. Lowest totals towards Cape May. Cape May bubble doing its thing here. Higher totals towards Hamilton, Jackson, and Brick Townships. Let's take a look at our forecast gusts. Not much during the morning Tuesday, although they kick up during the afternoon. And notice where they come from, the east. That's going to pile up that water and drive that coastal flooding threat as we go into Wednesday and Thursday. Now, winds Wednesday might not be all that strong because the low pressure system is going to move through. And that means some calmer winds in the, quote, eye of the storm. But winds howl as we go into Thursday, winds coming out of the south and west, and they'll eventually diminish as we go into our Thursday night. Do have that tidal flooding to talk about. We said Wednesday morning, Wednesday evening, and Thursday morning high tides. The susceptible bayside roadways flood with little to no property damage. This happens a few dozen times a year or so. Look for 5 inches of salt water on the low-lying susceptible roadways. And I'm thinking like the Black Horse Pike or the White Horse Pike between Atlantic City and the mainland could have a lane closed for a few hours during this time, but you'll still get traffic to move on through. Here's a look at our inland 7-day forecast. The next time I can say it's completely dry will be Sunday here. In between now and then, rain and rain. But I will say Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are not washouts, especially Friday and Saturday, which pretty much just have some sprinkles around at times. Notice those temps on Monday, 67 degrees inland, 61 at the shore. It does look like spring will come back, in terms of those temperatures at least, as we go into next week. You check out more from our Lee Weather Team with our Across the Sky podcast. New episodes come out every Monday.